And hello guys, we are back with it again. We are back on the 66 podcast, back like we never left. And you're here with your host Bilal Ibrahim and
Jamie Soa.
And today we've got some interesting facts in store for you guys. And as usual, we usually have some questions posed. If you have some answers, you can answer them. You can say your questions down on the comment section there. Everything is alright. So who's gonna begin? Should I begin or should you begin, bro?
Yeah, man, have the floor.
Okay. So, on to my first topic. Death and its limitations. Most people feel like death is usually a big limitation to what they have to do and what they have to achieve. What do you have to say about that, bro?
Death.
Yeah.
So, according to me, as I say, our current generation imekuwa raised to think about death in a positive in a negative way, you know.
Okay.
A lot of people kifikiria death, they think like they're out of time, they need to achieve things before it. It's like a race.
Okay.
I need to do a lot of things before death. But according to me, death is inspirator because it means you only have one chance.
Okay.
Once death is done with you, there's no you again. So before death happened, focus on the brighter side of life. So me kwangu death si kama limit, death ni kama motivator.
To motivate you to do things that you never got to.
Yeah, things that I believe in case ni rudi, because me believe in reincarnation. In case ni rudi, I won't do them as Jamie, you know.
You'll do them as
someone else yeah. So for me death ni motivator. Kuna things nazitanga bucket list before I die I would like to do. And pia nikikufa, like the aspect of death kwangu inishtue because I feel like since nilizaliwa lazima nikufe.
Kweli.
So
it is at a point where everybody has to go back to their maker.
Lazima umrudie you have to go back.
From the soil you came or from the ground you came and from the
back.
Yeah.
So what about you? What take yako kwa death nini?
I feel like, you know, people are usually afraid of death. Imagine if everybody knew the time and place that they were supposed to die. Imagine, how would life be?
Ingekuwa hectic mwanangu, hectic sana.
Imagine you have all the money in the world but you just know the date that you're gonna die. There's no way that you can avoid that.
Hawezi. With all your money, with every power you have.
How could you have lived, bro?
You know, anxious. Ingekuwa anxious. Serious?
If you are given like 5 million right now and you're told like you can spend it in like a year or 2 years. That's the only lifespan that you have. 5 million, but you get to spend it for 2 years only.
After that you die.
Will you take that, bro?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Why not?
I feel like I'd rather suffer.
But you have nothing right now.
True.
5 million is better than nothing.
But maybe I'm destined to die in the next 70 years. Alafu nimezi limit zote, so that's opposed to you guys. Like, would you choose your death? Ungependa kujua ama ungependa tu kuishi in oblivion venye tu tunaishi sasa hivi?
Yeah.
Because I feel like kuna watu wanataka kujua. Inaweza kuwa sisi tunaogopa kujua, I don't know, but I feel like kuna watu wangependa kujua. Specifically they planning to go so before that. Lakini mimi
there are actually people that can tell you the day that you can actually die and you wanaitwa ngwaje
mediums or something.
Yeah, there are people that can actually you wanasoma alafu wanakuambia wewe something will happen in your life. Do you actually believe that, bro?
I believe it to some extent. I believe that people can experience the past and the future in the present.
How?
Because time is illusion.
But can everybody do that? Or there are certain people that were selected to be able to carry that particular task?
You come your power or something. Yeah. So
because I myself have never done it before. I don't think if I can ever train to actually achieve that, bro.
So me personally sijai kuwa na hiyo prophetic vision, but nimekuwa na hizo out of body experience and stuff like that. And according to spirituality, they say that every human akona that astral power in you, you know, like this soul, the spirit in you already knows its power. Shida inakuja to the physical part of ourselves. You know, inafanya cap the whole astral projecting and astral information. So the more you do damage to this physical body, the less. Ni kama radio mpya inashika channel zote. But the more radio inaendelea kutumika, some parts zinaingia uchafu,
so when you say kutumika, what do you actually mean by kutumika? Like, are we the instruments that were made to, you know?
Yeah, I get
but
it.
We are damaging the instruments, but with what we put in,
Yeah, as in we are the instruments, but we are also damaging the instrument.
By what we put in?
Yeah, by what we put in,
what we consume,
what you put on, and how you use it, because if physical body yetu iko na needs, sometimes ukiexceed hizo needs zinakuwa toxic to yourself. So waweza kuwa unatumia drugs as kusumbua, waweza kuwa hutumii drugs wasumbuka, hizo vitu zote waweza kuwa
and the fact about using drugs, bro. For how long are you supposed to use drugs for you to be called an addict? At what point does it stage for you to be called an addict? Because there are actually people who use drugs, kama watu wa kuchoma mostly. The people who smoke, but when you call them addicts, they really get pissed when they get offended mbaya.
True.
Like you can't actually call me an addict, so how?
Calibration you have. Is it like, Atlanta Day?
Is
it like sijui mimi siwezi kuambia.
Because there are also people like me who use it for recreational use only. Unaona, there are people who can, like when they wake up asubuhi wanachoma, mchana wanachoma, before they go out wanachoma, before they do shit wanachoma, unaona, before they eat they smoke. Like when they eat before smoking, the food doesn't taste the same. Aishuki vizuri, I slap vizuri, like they have to smoke one before they unaona. Like, but for me, I can say recreational use, ukienda kama kudoze, unakiwasha, umedimedi, udoze, ama like when you are at the club or something, unaona, ama when you are at your own you time, umemaliza mashughuli zako 1 2 3, unadai kutulia, unakiwasha,
mambo umepiga shot maybe.
Like hasa mtu kama huyo na ule mtu mwenye anatumia kila siku, you can still be using it every day, but you're still using it for recreational purposes. Na kuna ule mtu mwenye anatumia kila siku, like his life depends on it. Hasa who is the addict between the two?
Hiyo ni tough mwanangu. Hiyo ni very tough because lakini uzuri tunaongelea marijuana, like tume
marijuana. Yes.
So if you're talking about weed, mimi naamini all drugs are drugs. Achana hata hizi conventional drugs like Piriton, cough syrup, hizo zote ni drugs.
Panadol,
you can get hooked to it and inaweza kusumbua, but shida recreational drugs ni that you do it because you want something positive and in life you filled with negativity. So like watu wengi wana try to justify, I'm not like hooked to the drug, I'm a missy addict, but deep down you know you are, because kila mtu anajua that scale. Like kama ni recreation, you only do it when you are in happiness, but if you are sad you don't do it. That's what recreation means. When you have free time you use it, but when you don't have free time you actually use your time for things you're doing, versus mtu mwenye anavuta ndo afanye kitu. Like you're smoking, alafu there's an agenda. Acha nichome nipige wera, acha nichome nikule ungu na, acha nichome nilale. Hizo zote umeshaiwekea. So without it you might not sleep well, you might not eat well. Lakini wewe tayari labda uko tayari kwa club, kuna bambo apige cheki. Acha nikiwashe zaidi. So like that. So mimi naona mtu yote mwenye anatumia for a purpose that maybe without it the purpose won't be fulfilled, but now that's an addict. Doesn't matter how many times you use it.
But the those people that have actually quit smoking, and they say that they are what do they call it? Testimony zao wanasemanga that most of the people that used to smoke were dealing with anxiety. Unaona? But when they were smoking it, they noticed that the anxiety was gone for a certain time. Lakini once zinashuka anxiety inarudi tena. But when they sobered up, when they quit smoking, like there was no anxiety anymore. Like the weed is what was giving them anxiety in the first place. Mimi
what is sense in that?
No, like I see the sense in that, but it hurts me that makes sense.
Exactly.
That ni kweli inaniuma.
That's why a lot of people are delusional out there. Watu wengi they know what the limit is for themselves, but they just want like approval from other people. Mimi nachoma moja daily, siko addicted, but deep down wewe unajua. Mimi am addicted. Kuna mtu anaweza kuwa anachoma that one every year, but after every year he can't. Like for you it's a long time, but if at that time of that year bila blunt, maybe the next year itaenda. So pia ni addict but on a longer scale, ona. But your anxiety, that's a deep one, guys. Think about it, like what's the limit for a drug to become an addiction upon yourself? You can talk about that.
The next thing I would like to talk about are people's opinions. What do you think people's opinions? What do you think about people's opinions? Should they matter to you or should they not matter to you?
Ebu nipe view yako kwanza, they digest it. Hiyo ni deep man, that's a deep one.
One thing about people's opinions is that they will never be stopped, bro.
No shit.
And everybody usually has a different opinion about you.
Correct.
About your lifestyle, about how you dress, about how you look, about how you talk, about how you... Everything, bro. Everybody usually have an opinion about you. You might be a good guy, I might see you as a good guy, but the guy behind the camera won't see you as a good guy. Ataona, huyu akona kasoro huyu.
Something
He's not as good as he looks. Unaona? So there are people who they live their lives according to the opinions of others. Mostly, I'm not saying that most women do this, but unaweza pata dem hauna mse like uko soko mbaya.
David, that mama
lakini unapata like when you're going out, you are putting on something really revealing, something short, something alafu ukienda nje ukiitwa ama ukikakatiwa unajam. But why did you even do that in the first place? Why did you leave the house like that? So unaona, like that also differs with people's opinion. Like
ni kweli.
Yeah, if you're doing that for yourself. Because mseo unaweza muuliza kama hukutaka kuitwa hivyo, mbona utoka hivyo? Atasema I was only dressing for myself. I'm not impressing anyone.
True.
Unaona? But still
inamhurt hata kama ni yake personal.
Opinions. Most people they don't know their opinion. They don't know where they should stand. Unaona, one thing about opinions, you should also be fixed about them.
Exactly.
Opinion yako wewe pia unafaa mtu mwenye unafaa useme no matter all the people's opinion, they won't change my opinion about myself. I won't dress for anyone, so I'll dress this way so that I won't be addressed this way.
Exactly.
I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying, bro.
Me nimepata point yako, but like half of it is express what I'm getting from Bilal. But tunaweza from where you said everyone has an opinion. That includes yourself. And that includes an opinion about yourself. So kitu watu wanafanya guys out there. Mimi usemango ukiamka asubuhi, tafuta kioo. Tell yourself positive things because those opinions are what will root you to yourself, to your personality, to who you are. So that when ukipata mimi uko nje Bilal umeva smart and everything, mimi niko na mood zangu nikwambia you know what, ile uko yako haijaweza. Though you are smart, but my opinion imechange according to my perspective that day. So utaenda nyumbani you're like, na Jamie ndio ni confirm ya daily kama nimeng'ara kwani leo rada ni gani? Unaona? So nishashukisha personality yako maybe. You see, but a person who is rooted to their opinions zao wenyewe about themselves, atavaa slati, atavaa nadi, atavaa kama gangster na atatoka nje. Na ataambiwa the things that person is supposed to hear. Anajua tayari, but deep down anajua mimi nilivaa hivi.
So, and these people, they are actually those people that don't care. Wanasemanga they don't care.
Yeah, but
inakuaje hadi wewe mwenyewe unajipata kwa situation where you don't care about nothing.
Now mtu akiniambia they don't care personally, I think that's being delusional because if you didn't care when
like you just dress the way you're dressing unafanya alafu mtu akikuuliza you're like hey mimi bro mimi sijali bro. Mimi naishi maisha yangu, wewe ishi maisha yako bro. Or like everybody is living their own lives at the end of the day I don't bro,
that's a lie. Mimi niambie care about myself, I'll understand that. Lakini I don't care completely. It means you don't even care about you know, if you care about yourself, you'll think about you, you'll respect you, you'll do everything for you. So you don't conform with your personality. But mtu anakuambia don't care, when mtu he really cares ama they really care about that opinion. That's why they're delusional about it. Because as a human, tunajua you are supposed to be clothed up. Si ati ukitembea uchi utakufa. Ile aibu ya watu ndio inafanya uko clothed up. So if you don't care, chizi pekee wanaweza tembea ndege and they don't care, nothing will happen. But if you are sent upstairs, there's a degree that you care as a human, and that's why you do shit kuna kitu inakwamsha every morning, you don't want to do it but you do it,
but you still do it.
Kama kazi, if you don't care usifanye kazi, if you don't care don't eat. Machizi wanafanya hizo zote because they don't care. So opinions za watu, they do shape you as a person according to me guys, but you must have your own opinions that every morning unajia, yani you affirm them to yourself. Yeah, especially kwa kioo, it looks stupid but talking to yourself is the best medication. Ukienda huko nje mtu akwambia kitu inaingia na hapo na digest inatoka na huko. Si unaambiwa vitu unakaa unajifikiria, you're like manze. Kwanza social media. By the way guys, sio kwa hapa tunashinda tukiambia comment. Yeah, tutakuwa hivi, you know, bad comments will come, good comments are coming. Actually, thank you guys for everything that you're doing, but still si tuko na opinions zetu about ourselves. So Bilal, before we started this thing we had opinions, we had our goals, and atudani tutawiva.
Sure.
So that goes to you guys.
Yeah, so the next thing that I would like to ask you, bro, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to women, mimi wanawake niko na mambo nyingi ya kuuliza.
Oh, unawataja sana.
Even though like we haven't had any female guest, yes. I wish we had one female guest.
Yeah, we really need to bring.
Unaona?
To level
yes.
Men and women.
Yes. Sasa mimi niko na swali za madem lakini nakuuliza wewe, it's like you're an expert on women.
Kama vile ngona but I got no bobs, niko straight.
But I'm only asking you this because I know you've dated a couple of women before, so you have a little bit of understanding. Yeah, so when it comes to relationship and all, if I may ask you, what do you think a woman should bring to the table?
Well, deep. What a woman should bring to the table in a relationship.
First, let's talk about what the man is supposed to do. You as a man, what are you supposed to do?
So, for relationship, me personally as a man, I think I'm supposed to.
But wait first. Even before we get into that, is a relationship really a must? Like, think of it, bro. Think of this. If you're a man, you can cook, you can clean, like you're really focused, like haudinyani sana, una mambo ya kudinyana sana. Like, do you even really need a woman?
That's a good question.
Yeah. You can cook, you can clean, you're focused, uko na kila kitu. What do you need a woman for? Yeah.
What about affection? Maybe you have friends for that.
Maybe you have friends for that. Even female friends, maybe you have them for that.
Lakini hauna that one person. I think that's a personal question.
Yeah.
But for me, since nimeka kama 6 years nikiwa single at some point in my life, I feel like I can do it. Not forever, but for some time.
Nyinyi wanawake pia mnafahamu like mzingatie, like mjiulize pia.
Like you don't have to have a guy.
Like
one guy.
Like if this guy can cook, siku moja tu mwanaume amue ajifundishe kupika, ajifundishe kufanya usafi, ajifundishe kufanya kila kitu, and his focus is got his own money, like will he really need me for anything? Unafaa ujiulize hivyo pia. I need to do something
different
that will make him need me,
yeah.
Unaona ambayo ni nini sasa?
Ndio hiyo sasa unauliza. Like what makes you need a person?
Like what does a woman really bring to the table?
I see what you're asking. That's a deep one. Because personally kama mimi naweza dilea. I have raised my young bros, like 3 of them. So utaniambia ati nikiona mtu ina DM ndio hivyo amkafu. No, ule mwanaweza enda, I can still do it, but still kuna vitu zenye yeye akikuwa ama when I'm in her presence I get. Sasa ndo nini hizo? That's what you're asking.
Yes.
Well, ebu tuwapeza majamaa.
Yeah, I just feel like a woman should just be affectionate to you.
Affectionate.
Yeah, a woman should like.
Napenda mbio.
Unaona? Like for example, wewe msai umetoka mboka, umechoka, like if you're having a bad day, you need someone who will come home to and pamper you.
Someone to listen.
Unaona? Someone who will listen to you, akuletea akwambie like, hey babe, naona umechoka, nimekutayarishia food ndio. Kuna maji moto kama hamna heater, kuna maji moto nimekuwekea kwa bafu. Oga, then come tell me all about your day. You've got everything you need, bro, lakini hakuna mtu atakuuliza kitu kama hiyo. Imagine if you get that, bro.
Inapotea.
Unamwambia like, hey babe, I really had a bad day, I got fired today from my job, and nakwambia babe, don't even worry about it. Unaona? Before even you get stable on mimi, I got you. Is it bit kidogo like mimi, I'll handle it before you get on your feet. Utapata wapi mwanamje kama huyo siku hizi, bro? Ndio wako lakini still, bro.
To come about my squeeze ni kidogo sana. So by the way, that's like a challenge. That's like a challenge.
You can't tell a woman anything about paying nothing. Pesa yao ni yao. Yako ni yetu.
Yeah, I see where you're going with this because even for this mubabas like utaangalia, that's why unapata dema kwa na mubabas, they still need to voice the cash because mubabas kitu atakupea ni pesa pekee. Yeah, yuko hapo for affection, yuko hapo kuuliza how your day was, all that shit. Anataka kukuchi. You see?
Yeah.
So utapata dema kwa na mubabas, they think they want money, but atapata pia hiyo pesa but hatakuwa settled inside.
But still, ngoja. The whole point about having a mbaba si pesa.
Yeah, even enough.
Na sasa a guy who eats you and gives you money, what do you call that?
Wewe sana unajina, mwenye wakulia watu wanajina.
To study kukulitaja.
They know.
That mbaba only needs you for that coochie.
No, I'm paying up like for the guys.
Like for that coochie, like sasa ama mse pia akona mama, lakini mama ataka kuweke, haraka.
All that because anajua
hizi zote wa mama na wa baba they are both uncontrollable, lakini they all need it for that sticky na punani. Unaona?
So sexual.
Asa if somebody gives you cash after sex, hiyo ni nini? Inamaanisha wewe ni
prostitution.
You know, everybody is a whore. It just depends on the situation.
Kuna ule mwenye amejianika.
Si ati prostitutes are the one ambao wanasimama kwa line the time wanasimama sijui wapi wanajiuza.
True.
Pia
and guys, while we're still on this story about sex, I think we had a topic inside this book of ours talking about like what does sex mean in a relationship. Because whether date that prostitute na wazi wajua wazi udema anaenda kuiuza kila usiku and she's paying the bills, maybe I'm fired or something. So hiyo kuchi yake kulio ndio ina pay my bills, but you as a guy, you know, obviously you feel fit.
As in you're trying to say like if the woman is cheating, or even if she's not cheating, like but she's giving out the punani, but for the better of both of you. As in giving it out ndio inafanya nini benefit.
Benefit.
Like as a man, what are you supposed to do about it?
Mimi as a man, mimi nitasema sasa hiyo kwa prostitution, nitasema ni kama na hustle, ni kama tunasema hustle, because something goes for me. Nipate mama za kona do, alafu nimwambie my chick, nimepata mama za kona do, yeye anataka give, alafu she agrees. You know the love is still there because when nitakula mama sema nitakula mama zangu. Wow. So pia mimi naona sex ni mindset, but still primal feelings manze. Mimi nitakapo najua tu manze leo kwanza ametoka wenda na niambia business was booming bro. Any prostitute.
Yani leo umewaka niambia mambo leo guys. Babe leo nimekuja na doo mingi na kwa leo nimekuwa na client.
Wasikia raha lakini kusikia
wasikia uchungu.
So guys, like sex is something sijui me depends with the relationship. Like it depends on the relationship.
And also bro about hizi story na baba nimeona umeongelea sana stories za baba. Niko naacha acha nikuulize. You know there's this thing that wababa wanafanya that I don't really like it.
What is that?
Unapata mbaba anapea dem lifestyle mwenye afai kupata. Like you know there are those women that really deserve that lifestyle yenye mbaba anapea dem. Lakini kuna wale wenye hawa deserve your lifestyle. Kuna wale madem smart huku nje like they need that financial unajua like wakipata mbaba ata make it. Lakini sasa wale ambao wanaenda kupata baba ni wale ovyo kabisa. Unaona sasa imagine mbaba anapata dem ametoka Bunda ama Ushagwazi dem ovyo anampea lifestyle yenye kilavi alafu anakuja kumwacha alafu sasa anapata na msee kama wewe sasa wewe
ni live up to that. Delusions is what we call them people. No,
even your baba is watching this. Please. Jamani acheni hizo bana.
Wapunguze.
Unafanya bana
Question from me about.
Wewe unashangaa anaanza kuambiwa sijui vitu zingine za kushtua za ajabu
bro.
Ajabu unashangaa kwani damn. Kwa anakuambia like even the guy used to do everything for me. Alikuwa anilipia nyumba, alikuwa anifanyia spinning, and you maybe you're just working a job from 9 to 5 bro. 8 hours or 9 hours a day, 6 days a week, unaona? Where you can't even manage for yourself. Sometimes unajinyima
ndio yeye apate,
lakini yeye anataka apewe kila kitu jamaa.
True. I feel like kwa baba wanatuahidia na pia wasichana juo kwa hapo why as in you're letting them babas lakini sisi tunataka kuoa huko hapo juu do
like I gotta ask some women something about, you know, pia standards pia umata. Unaona, you want a guy who can buy you flowers, chocolate na nini, wewe peke yako. Okay, so I gotta ask bro, unashangaa manzi anasema I want a guy who will buy me flowers, who will buy me chocolates. Wewe kivyako uweza jinunulia maua na ama chocolate bila wewe mwanamume. Like can you really do that for yourself?
Yeah. Like,
unaona, like you want a guy who can take you to Dubai, who can take you to Diani, who can take you on vacations to Malindi. But can you practically do that for yourself without the man?
Exactly. Now see ati sahi, even if you gave you 10 years, just you by yourself without a man's input in your life as a woman. Can you do all those things you want that guy to do? Because vitu zingine ni kama fairy tale manze. Mimi mwenyewe sije kwa na ndege bro kutoka nje ya country alafu atakatoka Dubai. No guys, for real. Nitapeleka my mom, nitapeleka my bro, nitaenda na my homies to shoot more content, ama nitapeleka my chick, like tusaidiane. Kuwa na realistic dreams you as a girl when you match na mababas. Usilete dreams kubwa. Realistic ones.
Okay, so about marriage bro. Mimi niko na swali. Like for a married man. Who should you really be on a lookout for? Ni nani mwenye unafaa, cause marriage is all about commitments. When it reaches to marriage, hizo ni pingu za maisha. Hafai kuwa na hizi mambo za kuhanyahanya sijui nje nini. Like there's always that one guy, bro. There's always that one guy. So as in a married nini? And in short, in marriage, between a husband and a wife, I'm the husband. Who should I be on a lookout for? Yani, in this case, who is that one guy?
I'm supposed to be that guy who can split things up.
Who do you think that one guy is, bro?
Okay. Me personally, I'd say the ex. You see,
either
the ex, I'm the best friend of the chick. Because one thing about a girl, tunaweza ita hoes and everything, but they choose who they give their bodies to.
True.
Yeah, man, they choose. Akikupea, lazima kuna kitu umemsaidia. Either game, pesa, emotional support. Plus kingine wanasema shoulder to cry. Yeah, hiyo ni wewe sasa as the husband tumemuumiza. Haizi lala home leo na lazima akunwe. Atakujia Jamie ex wake probably mwenye anajua venye anamsikiza anakunanga. Yeah, like they have some history. Hata ndia stranger. Na akiendia stranger, jua basi hao my ex or whatever those people, any the people who are close to her then. The male people who are close to her then. Hawako in vicinity. Lakini kama yuko ex wake, besti yake, mimi ningesema ono unapokuwa alert one manzi. Wao msema kwanza.
What you're trying to say is that somebody that has really gotten intimate with her.
Yeah,
mtu mwenye ashaikuwa intimate with her before, because if it has happened before,
it can happen again.
It can happen again, and again. But what if they make a deal that huo msee wako like Jamie asipokupea stick fresh uzaka mkwangu? Na hiyo ni marriage that you're talking about. Imagine bro, wife wako ameamua kufanya hivyo. Wewe utafanya nini? Hata ukijajua utafanya nini bro? Like wife wangu ameniacha juu I'm not giving her
sexual attention. So every time me simpati sexual desires zake sisi compliment anaenda kwako. Where yes ni kama cheating.
Hata ni kama
ni cheating.
Hiyo ni cheating.
Itabidi muachane. Lakini mimi personally manzi acha tutuongea. I'm not married guys, but sijui when hizo pingu zikiwekwa how I'll behave, but kwa sasa what I can say kama ningekuwa na dem nipatia na cheat, I'm saying because of game. I think pia nitatafuta dem mwingine. Because wewe uko na basi uko na game nyingi, yani uko na moto nyingi.
But that means that you guys should have an open marriage, bro. What do you think about open marriages? This is the reason why people are in open marriages.
True. Yeah, because pia wajua one thing about marriage, mimi naona inaenda na times. Like kuna times marriage ilikuwa like strict as fuck. Kwanza hizo times za mababu zetu, back when you had like African culture. Alafu came religion ikasuperimpose some things like hiyo ya kuwa wawili and like not going back. But say kuna the new wave, I don't know what the name is, but kuna hiyo wave ya Gen Z inakuja, you know. People are really open-minded, especially with the LGBTQ stuff, a lot of that things with the negativity.
You remember in the first kissing somebody in public ilikuwa kitu kubwa. Wewe bro ushaona mzee wako na mmadako wakikiss.
Mimi nilikuwa naona kwa movie. Yeah, they used to kiss and they're like
ilikuwa hata mnaweza ka sitting room na watch movie ifikie kiss ya place ya kukiss. Unaangalia kando ama unafunikwa macho. Ama ndio mwenye looking alafu unaangalia wewe kama unaangalia. Like alafu unaangalia yule unaangalia nini? Au unataka ushapigwa like
Ama if your parent knows that scene is coming, they'll be like, check you can letee maji. Watumwa all of a sudden you're like, mbona natumwa?
Why?
Mbona nitoe? Ama inapeleka.
Can I know my offense?
It was very offensive.
Can I know my offense?
Very offensive.
No.
You couldn't see that shit.
Because like mimi sijaona mzae na madeo wakikiss. And I can't blame them. I've ever asked them na wakasema like
it's inappropriate for
them. It's inappropriate in the African culture like
you're not supposed to do that.
Ufai unafanya hizo vitu mbele za watu bana. Lakini nowadays
into public affection, you do it to prove to people that actually this is my chick. So that's what
public display of affection.
Yeah, PDA, that's it. Because that's when nakwambia times are changing this concept. Kitambo ilikuwa mbaya. Sasa like the girls want that. The girls want a chick, a guy mwenye atampoe kiss mbele ya mabishti zake. Mwenye atatembea naye amshike mkono, mwenye atamspank mbele ya watu. Hizo zote kitambo ilikuwa ni no go, bro. Masafa spank na buda yako mbele yenu hata mweza mpiga. Sijui ni culture gani, but I feel like that's very offensive. So with that being said, marriage, according to me, I feel like generation yetu pale inapeleka marriage itakuwa very open. Itakuwa something that even 3 people can be in, 4 people.
The generation of us when inaenda bro,
it's you can't really predict it. Mimi naweza sema it's unpredictable.
Because nowadays people in our generation ukiuliza mse umepanga kwa nini hata ana hizo
plans.
Mimi bado better than kama nitakuwa na watoto like everybody in this generation of ours nowadays. Kama tuko hivi at that time marriage itakuwa extinct basi.
Itakuwa tu ni situation ya watu kidogo. But still maybe it will be there in a different version atujui. But me what I know is that personally mimi ningependa kupata mtu mmoja to settle and have kids. Hiyo inakuwa healthy because ikuhanya there's a lot going on in people's minds that you get through the zinaitwa nini hizo wanasemaga pillow talks. Umekula dem alafu unakaa unamsikiza. Hapo ndo wazee na jimbai na kukujia. Ama umekula na boys unakaa unamsikiza for a girl, hapo ndo energy inakuja. But if you have one person you just talk about the things you people talk about, I feel like that's kind of healthy. Hamtakorogana. So mimi kwa marriage siwezi ongea mengi Bilal. I'd have to your bolt I switch kwako.
Okay, another question I would like to ask you, bro.
Yeah, guys.
How are you going to know what a woman really means? Because there are women that when you ask them what type of man they want, they say, I want a nice guy, a gentleman. But in real sense,
anataka kukuwa choked out.
Chok with that anataka
gangster. Yeah,
that's what they want.
They want that tough love.
So how are you supposed to know how to because there are cases that ukiuliza msee mbona umeumechule bwana atakwambia like that guy was too sweet.
Manze ushaambia hivyo. Mimi nishaambia hivyo guys.
Like you are too good. You are too good for me. Yani mpaka tena unaona like na kutukuaribu something. How does that even make sense?
I make manze like ukikuwa mzuri wewe ndo mbaya, ukikuwa mbaya
wewe ndo mzuri.
Mimi sijui. Hiyo tunafaa kuuliza the girl.
How do you want us to be? Unataka tuwatreat aje? Who is a bad guy and who is a good guy?
My experience here, like mimi najiona personally with the chicks updated is that most of them they want you to be good when you're starting this thing. Lakini mshafikia katikati huko especially towards bed sexual activities. Hapo ndo wanapenda kuwa rough. Pia sometimes it's weird but some chicks are psychotic. They like that violent aspect. Anataka lete argument ndo ujam on just you being angry.
But you know the thing about women, they find that arguing is one of the best way of communicating because when you're arguing, that's when your true self inakuwa revealed. So like when you're dating alafu a woman wants to argue with you and you tell her no all the time anaona like mbona huyu jamaa hataki kuniongelea like why does anyone want to communicate unaona? Sometimes just women argue because it's their love language. Only love language yao. It's like that's how they communicate. They get to know you really well. Unaona? Kuna sometimes mwanamke anaweza fanya kitu tu ya ufala tu.
I think they call it spice.
One like there's no need to argue about that, but she wants you to argue about that.
Hiyo mimi sheko kwa situation. Nilembo alikuwa anataka spice, alikuwa ananiambia relationship imetulia sana. Yako na spice things up. By that akafanya kitu anajua stapenda ndo to argue and we argued and after akanipea mechi manze expecting it will be wild. Which it was. It was wild. Nilikuwa nimejam naye manze trying to teach her lesson. Kumbe yeye anataka hivyo. Unaona?
Mbaya. Limchoke
mbaya. Kama na wote anajua. Ni wengi nimewachoka. Unajijua
wewe ni mchoki.
Nilichoka manze choking and all. But mimi nimekam to realize ni kama like 90% of the chicks when you mean my experience they want both in a guy. Wanataka that balance of good and bad. Jumi personally mimi napenda bad girls. Sasa sema napenda good girls. I don't like church girls. I don't like girls who are like
but sasa what if you are a good guy alafu kabla mdema akupe chance ya kubadilika ukwe bad guy anakuta like you are too good for me I don't want anything.
Acha ninao
unamwambia kanje anakwambia no. You're just good the way you are. So this also brings me to like there are those people that are ready to just live like that instead of talking about it and working things out. They're just ready to
venye tu huko ndo
to drop everything and leave the relationship. Like mimi niko tayari kuenda.
You don't want to fix. You just leave it.
They'll rather lose you than fix the situation as it is. Yani yeye asha make up his mind or her mind that wewe mimi nishakutoka yani wewe.
What situation gani inaweza kufanya hivyo? Like you and your chick, what does a chick have to do for you was less a check the way she had. You can't talk about it, you can't fix it, you can't do anything about it.
I don't know.
It's funny, but I don't know if it has happened to anyone. Major happened personally, but kuna dogo wangu when they were having sex with the chick. Yeah, alikuwa this missionary position. To see the chick alimfinger manza. And the guy was straight. Yeah, just to make him angry. Imagine you were smashing your chick. Umempanua fresh manze all that na kuhandle kidogo manze kameponyoka. Alafu she laughs about it. And the guy is straight mind you me. Yeah, alimfinger tu kamoja tu. Usiku mori wangu alivangua na kamkuza and that's evil.
As in your missionary.
Sasa si wewe
as in melala alafu wewe uko
yeah, so you know how she can like yeah, slip the finger into you bro. See that? So like for me
dignity imeenda
lakini mimi nikafanya kitu kama hiyo tayari atuongee like what are we talking about? Me I'm straight. Umeni violate. So mse alitembea. Hiyo ni situation moja naweza
wow
an example. Gangster points ilishuka.
I never thought of it like that.
Mbaya sana. Next time kwa yeah, they can do that baby. They can do that. Lakini si wote, I don't know. If you date one chicks. So make it to them anaweza fanya lakini kwa zile tuwezi ongea ni like mess with my family. Zile dem anaweza kula budako bana. Your chick can smash your dad manze. Hawezi top aje. Namwacha.
That and also kama kwa mfano I had friends. Kwa mfano kama mimi na yeye friendship yetu tumekuwa nao kwa sisi kwa watoto unaona. Alafu manzi nimekutana naye juzi aniambia like bebe dem yanga spend Jamie yanga hapo hivi na hivi red flag like mimi najua
dogo wangu
like there's no way that you can come in between me and my
my bros
unaona bros before was mwana alisema hivyo hapo msea like bro mimi sasa hicho nikeza niniishi hapa nitakuvutia Jamie mwanangu leo toki nimeisha bro ukanichezea lakini sasa umanzi
wewe ndo amchezese Yanga kwanza.
Unaona? Mimi ndo nitamchezea ni mwambie unaona?
Yeah, I see that sense manze. So
bros before was all the way.
Kwa kikuletea stories zao cut off from your friends ama your childhood friends ama your family wote ano na moja. Hakuna kitu kudiscuss.
Unaona sasa umekuja kuharibu a long time friendship.
Yeah. Kitu kingine pia ni business. Mimi niko na biashara yangu, it's been thriving before you came into my life. Hapo umekuja unataka kuni advice ama unaniambia niache na hiyo ndio inakulisha. Wewe hiyo taarifa mimi nakukata for a dream killer. Ataka ni illegal. Wacha na venye uliipata. Those things you're getting from me zinatoka hapo. So kuna that respect. Yenye mtu akiingia kwa mtu anafaa ipate. Na mimi kwangu hiyo respect ikitolewa ndio nakukata. You can't fix.
So bro, as we wind up, I would like to leave you with one question, Jamie.
Shoot it, man. Shoot it.
Okay, so when it comes to joy, do you think that you should really bring joy to others if you haven't brought it to yourself?
Okay.
For you, when you spread joy and love to others, I think that joy and love should be spread within yourself first before you spread it onto others.
Okay. Well, for a river to sustain a lot of people, inafaa kuwa na a really deep source.
Yeah.
Is where I'm out. So for you to be a source of happiness for people, and deep down you really need to be a happy or a positive person. Otherwise you're either faking it, ama eventually itakuja ishi and people will have a different view of you. So I feel like kama wewe ni mtu unataka ku spread happiness, you first have to find it within yourself. Kama uko content with what you are.
Because there are most people that they might look happy, in the outside, when they are around people they look the best version of themselves, but deep down when they are by themselves in the dark, by themselves alone, they get really depressed. Wanasumbua na anxiety, vitu kama hizo yani. The people that you see happy outside are the people that are usually sad in the inside by themselves when they are by themselves.
Hiyo ni sana hiyo. Especially when ile case, I think around 2014 where this comedian committed suicide. I've forgotten the name, but for a comedian, as in your whole career is making people laugh. And you're good at it. Kama umekuwa world comedian, it means you're good at it. Then when unajiua because of depression, I found that to be very ironic. So nikakuja kuelewa wenyewe like wale watu wenye wana portray a lot of happiness and like perfection in their life, maybe those are the people who really need that help.
Yeah, they do. Shout out to mental health, by the way.
Anyone going through mental health and going through it in a good way, man, say big ups
to you.
More support.
It's not easy to act like everything is okay all the time.
Si rahisi manze. Alafu mental pain si kama physical pain. Hawezi kunywa mara moja ishe.
Check on your friends, by the way. Check on your friends. Si ati mtu akipotea ama mtu akiwa mgonjwa ama mtu akiwa nini, kitu mbaya kimtokea ndio unajifanya unamcheka pona ama nini. Just be always checking up on the people that you love, the people that you care about. Be checking up on them. Sasa wanatokiwa na shida ndio wewe pia tunajionyesha ati
bana ndo kwa available sasa. Once in the blue, hata kama things are going great, just say hi and there. Hata ile bro liko tunakugotea.
Ni muhimu.
Just once in a while, inaweza saidia mtu kujua at least I have someone who when I have shit, I can talk to them. Lakini sasa kila mtu anakukato. Itabidi tu you fake it, Bilal. Just sasa pia huko nje there are people who thrive on that. They want you to be down ndo wasikie ras juu wachawi.
Ndo wachawi bana. Yeah, so guys, that's all we had installed for you today. Hope you enjoyed the show. That's all the talk that we had for you. That's all the time that we had for you guys today.
It's been real. Me may enjoy. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell the enemies, manze, to cooper for everyone, all ages, all sizes. We don't care. We're here to bring out the topics, the deep topics. So thank you for your support, people. Thank you, Bilal. Thank you, crew behind the scenes. But kuna watu. It's been real, guys.
This was take 2 and we'll see you guys on take 3. Hope that you'll stay safe till then. So
66.
Tune in to the 66 podcast, the 66 podcast, baby. Make sure you tune in. That's all we have for today. So
it's a wrap.
Toodles. Cut it.
To pop champagne, to pop.